My name is Nicole Huber and I'm a mum of 4 boys. I've got Wesley, who is 3 years old, and my son Owen, who I birthed in stillborn through a termination for medical reasons in September of 2022, and my twin boys Louis and Marvin, who I birthed in May 2023 after preterm labour.
My name is Annie Love. I'm a wife and a mum to 3 beautiful boys. Our youngest son Nicholas died 7 years ago when he was 4 years old. Essentially died with a diagnosis of leukemia, but it was a really short and sudden journey. He was admitted into ICU and he died 3 weeks after his diagnosis.
My name's John Campbell. We unfortunately lost our grandson back in July 2022. His name was John Baker Campbell and was born on the 28th of June. And we had him for 19 days.
Yeah, so we're Bevan and Jasmine.
And our first child, Archie, was stillborn due to a court accident.
My name's Anna. I lost my son Brandon in 2019. He was just over 18 years old. He passed away from transplant rejection.
Hi, my name's Remy. I lost my sister Lily when she was 17 in April last year in a freak accident.
My name's Chris. My son Liam died last year in June, on the 12th of June actually, at 1 day old, from a lung condition called pulmonary hyperplasia.
With the twins, it was like I didn't fear anything until it all went really bad. And when it went really bad, I was just fearful of losing them.
You know, when you have a 4-year-old, life's very full. A 4, 6 and 8 they were at the time, but you know, he was with me all the time, so I probably feared what I was going to do with all of that space.
I feared that we would never get to be parents to a living child.
Our children, no matter how old they are written on our hearts in indelible ink. We still fear that other people may forget them, so.
I feared many things, but probably the first thing that comes to mind is not being able to survive without him.
I just hug her and tell her how proud I was of her.
He used to hold my finger every morning, and I did spend 16 days every morning very early in intensive care, where I'd put my hand into the human crib and I'd read to him every morning.
If I had one more minute with Archie, I would hope to hold him to my chest, skin to skin, like the kangaroo bonding that is so popular with newborns. And I just hold him in my arms.
I would say check up on them all the time because you can get really, really dark.
A lot of people have said that they didn't know what to say, and for bereaved parents, at least in our experience, my experience, silence can be the most hurtful thing.
Setting reminders on the phone to send a text message just to say, hey, I'm thinking of you. Really practical things.
My advice would be to not push so much for them to open up so quick, because for me, I didn't want to talk about it straight away. I would prefer to get comfortable with the person I'm talking to.
All the practical things that you can do, such as cooking them a meal, offering to clean their house or walk their dog. Don't give up on a bereaved parent.
It was so beautiful to be able to take home that memory box. The smell of that candle is just something that will stay with me. In fact, walking into this space today, it's like, it hits you really, doesn't it?
The bears are extremely special to me. The support that they give, it's like much more than just like some bears that were like with my babies, but like I've actually filled them with weights. So they're to the same weights as my babies. So I pick them up and I hug them all the time. And it's really, really nice.
Since we've come home, the box and what it represents has become so important. Unfortunately, instead of toys and clothes and other tangible items, our little boy's existence, I guess, is all made up within a box.
No joke. Like, if our house was on fire, what I would be getting is my wife out, and my dog out, Liam's ashes out, and our memory box. Everything else can, don't care.
Yeah, for us, we ended up going away just to a country place so we could just sort of be alone and process ourselves with not having sort of the day-to-day around us. The day itself we spent at the beach, so we wrote his name in the sand and reflected that way.
I look at photos, I talk to other people that loved him.
We went out together as a family, like my older sister and mum, and just like spent the day at the beach because that's what Lily would have liked.
Our boys have always encouraged us to have mango sorbet and sushi on birthdays and anniversaries. They like to keep that tradition alive because that was some of Nicholas's favourite foods.
The first thing that came to mind was we go for a walk every Sunday at 5:30. Yeah, we take our dog for a walk. That was the day and time that he died. Yeah, so that's a weekly thing.